Hi, welcome to WonderHive. I'm here. Today we are reading an episode called How Do Bees Make Honey? Are you ready to buzz along? Let's dive right in. In a sunny meadow full of flowers, there was a busy hive of honeybees. In the hive, everyone worked together to make delicious honey, but they had to start with nectar from the flowers. So one day a tiny bee named Buzzy set off on a special mission to find the sweetest nectar. She flew from flower to flower, sipping their sweet, sticky nectar and storing it in her honey stomach, a special pouch just for carrying nectar. When her honey stomach was full, Buzzy headed back to the hive. As she approached the hive, she could hear the sound of hundreds of bees buzzing happily. Inside, hundreds of busy bees were working hard to make honey. Some bees were taking nectar from the plants outside, while others were chewing and mixing the nectar with special bee enzymes. "Welcome back, Buzzy. Did you bring nectar?" asked her friend, Sunny. Buzzy nodded and passed the nectar to Sunny. "Thank you. Now let me show you how we make honey. First, we'll chew the nectar with our special bee enzymes. This helps turn the nectar into honey, but it's still too watery. So then the bees line up and fan their wings, whooshing the air to help the water in the nectar evaporate. And as the water evaporates, the nectar becomes thick, golden and sweet. The bees fanned and fanned until the nectar was perfect. And finally, they stored the sweet honey in little hexagon wax cells. Each bee cell is like a tiny storage container for honey. The bees use the honeycomb to store and eat the honey when they need it. After filling the cells with honey, the bees would seal the cells with wax, just like a jar lid. "Now it's safe and ready to eat," said a bee, and all the bees buzzed happily. That evening, the hive buzzed with excitement as the bees shared the sweet honey. "So sweet," they all said happily. "Making honey takes a lot of work, but it's worth it for the delicious taste of sweet success." And Buzzy felt proud to be part of the honey-making team. Well, that's the end of today's story. And if you love magical nature stories with a science twist, subscribe to WonderHive. Join us every week for new learning adventures full of fun. See you next time. Bye. And now it's time for a special Did You Know fact. Did you know one bee can make about 1/12 of a teaspoon of honey in its whole life? That's why bees work together to fill the hive with honey. 1/12 of a teaspoon. That's a lot of teamwork. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow!